Are you looking to buy or sell a home in 2024? Well, today, my friend, this video is for you. I'm going to touch on many key factors that are going to help you understand where our market is going in 2024. Of course, my expertise, my friend, is in Northwest Arkansas and a little bit into Southwest Missouri, but my market reports are going to talk more specifically about Benton and Washington counties specifically. So as you are considering a home purchase or sale somewhere outside of Northwest Arkansas, please be sure to visit with your local realtor because hyper-local real estate information is going to help you achieve your goals, win or fail, in 2024. Those looking to buy or sell homes in 2024 are already starting to ask me, Anthony, how's the market? What's going on with interest rates? It's an election year. What's going to happen with that? Of course, my friend, I have to tell you, there is no crystal ball up on my shelf. That's a baseball, not a crystal ball. But I have to tell you, I cannot predict the future. I just know through market trends, using both leading and lagging indicators, I can derive information for you that's going to help you succeed in 2024. If you've been watching my channel for quite some time now, you know that these market updates, Anthony tends to get a little bit nerdy, but I think it's very valuable for you to understand the specifics and analytics of the numbers to help give you understandable information to help you and your family make the best informed decision as you possibly can. Now, jumping into my predictions for 2024, my first one is I believe it's very much going to feel like a 2020 or a 2021 type market where people were offering well over list price, where people were waiving appraisals, some were even waiving inspections, or doing heavy non-refundable deposits on the front end just to get the offer accepted. Now, I don't know that it's going to be quite as crazy as that, but it has the potential to be so, based off the information I'm going to tell you later on in the video. My next prediction is that buyers, for one reason or another, who've been sitting on the sidelines are finally going to purchase a home in 2024. Tell me if this sounds like you. It's 2020. I don't know what's going to happen with my job. I don't know if I can work from home. I don't know how this is really going to shake out. Let's just wait and see. Well, that was 4 years ago. Then 2021, people were saying, hey, you know what? I don't really want to offer on a $500,000 house. I don't want to offer $600,000 just to get it. Then in 2022, in 2023, people were like, house prices are too high and interest rates are too high. I'm going to wait. My friend, I think those folks right there, a good portion of those are going to say, you know what? Interest rates are what they are. And I got lambasted for the marry the house, date the rate conversation. But the truth of the matter is, house prices here in Northwest Arkansas are going up and to the right continuously. So here those people are finally going, you know what? We've been waiting 4 years, maybe 3 years or 2 years to finally make the move and purchase a home. We can no longer rent this apartment. It's time for us to finally buy a home and build equity of our own where we want to build equity. Also, for those that are sitting on the sidelines, if interest rates go, now I'm not a lender, I'm not quoting rates for you, I'm just giving you an example to understand what can really happen, what I'm starting to see happen already. Let's say interest rates are at 7% and you're looking to buy a $500,000 home. Now, I didn't calculate into it insurance, any HOAs, or any type of taxes. So I just looked at a 7% 30-year fixed mortgage on a $500,000 home, putting 20% down. So those are the numbers that I use to help give us a baseline to understand where I'm coming from. So let's say those are the numbers right now. Without those other factors calculated in, just your mortgage and interest would be $2,661.21. That's again, $500,000 house. Now let's say interest rates go down 1% from 7% to 6%. Again, I'm not a lender. We're just using an example, my friend. So let's say they go down to 6%. That same $500,000 house payment goes from $2,661.21 to $2,398.20. That's over $250 difference. Now, one could say that's the same as buying a $544,000 house at 7% or a $500,000 house at 6%. Of course, visit with your specific lender to discuss what that means specifically in your situation. Of course, there's other things that some lenders can do with 2-1 buy downs, or maybe the seller would be willing to give you some concessions, but I wouldn't bank on that, especially going into a market what I believe to be very much like 2021 or 2020. My next prediction going into 2024 is that builders are going to be behind the 8 ball. For the last few months, let's call it the last 6 to 8 months, builders have been kind of maybe retracting a little bit to say, well, I don't want to keep building houses at 9 or 10%. I can't keep borrowing this private money. I can't keep borrowing like that to be able to build a house for the next buyer that might come along. Of course, here in Northwest Arkansas, new construction, as if you saw my last video, I believe it was more than 45% of the homes that sold in Q3 were new construction homes. So going into 2024, I believe we're going to have a shortage of new construction homes comparatively to what we've had going into 2022, 2021, 2020 in regards to new construction. Again, if you've watched my videos in the past, you may have heard me say this. Northwest Arkansas Council put out numbers recently as of this last summer to saying that 36 net new people are moving to Northwest Arkansas every single day. So that's net. So more and more people are coming here. Over 13,000 people are moving to Northwest Arkansas every year. So one, we've got growth of just people that already live here. Then we have growth of people that are moving to the area as well. And of course, if interest rates do go down for builders to borrow against, it's not like they can build a house in 5 minutes. It's going to take 6 months to a year or even more, depending on if it's custom for you, or maybe something that's going to take 6 months to a year with a regional, local, or custom builder. I also believe that folks like myself that bought a home in 2020 with a very low interest rate are not wanting to sell because they have that low interest rate. They've locked in at that price, and now to get the same house or more, they're going to have to not only, one, increase their budget of the house, but they're also going to have to increase the interest rate, which causes less resale homes to be on the market in 2024. Again, I'm helping paint you a picture to understand that the housing is going to be scarce for those looking to buy, and those that are wanting to buy are going to be more, and then the availability of homes for people to buy, I believe, are just not going to be there as prevalently as they have been in the past. And finally, my last prediction is, I have to toss it up in the air. I've looked back historically. What have interest rates done? What has housing markets done? What have recessions done in election years? 2024 is an election year. No, I'm not getting into politics. I don't care which way you vote. I'm here to help you stop living here and start living over there with as least amount of problems and as most efficiently as possible. Earlier, I had mentioned we were going to discuss leading and lagging indicators that help us understand where the market is going. So right now we're talking about national information. I will bring it down locally here to Northwest Arkansas. So one of the leading indicators that I as a realtor consider, I talked to my mortgage lender partners and I asked them, how are mortgage applications going for you? Are they up? Are they down? To help me understand, maybe these folks aren't going to start reaching out to me as the realtor then to go offer on properties or to start listing their home to then go and buy the next property. Recently, according to Mortgage Banker Association, Builder Application Survey had reported a 21.8% increase from 2022 mortgage application for new construction to 2023 mortgage application for new construction. Now that's an increase just in the new construction field. Now, I'd be interested to know what it looks like for resale, but that's not the number that I'm delivering to you today. All that information said, now let's go into looking what has happened in Benton and Washington County specifically to really understand where are we going to go coming into Q1 and Q2 in the busier season of real estate for our area. My friend, take a look at this chart. In the last 3 months, there have been 2,021 houses, just houses, sold in Benton and Washington counties. Conversely, let's look at active properties. There are currently 1,825 active houses in Benton and Washington County. What I'm getting at here is what is our absorption rate or what is our shelf life according to the properties that we have on the market right now? I'll do the math for you. The months of supply is about 2.7 months. So if we stopped listing houses today, in 2.7 months from now, so sometime in the end of March, all of the houses would be gone. Now that's assuming, again, no builders are going to build any more houses. Nobody's going to list their home. We know that coming into spring market, more people list their homes. Maybe they're going to change school districts. They got a promotion. They're relocating out of the area. But again, we have more people moving into our area than moving out. For fun, of course, you know me, I looked back 5 years to understand what if our numbers were similar to 2020 and 2021 in regards to consumption in the first quarter. Take a look at this chart where I break it down for the last 5 years. In 2023, there were 1,937 homes that were sold in that first quarter. In 2022, there were 2,528. In 2021, there was 2,255. In the year of 2020, there were 2,329. And in the year of 2019, which is more similar to 2023, there were 1,917 homes sold between January, February, and March. Okay, you're probably going, Anthony, these are great numbers. Thank you for telling me that. That's fantastic. Wow. After hearing those numbers and seeing those charts, let me help you understand a little bit more about what that means. Now, of course, what I do as your realtor is I look back the last 3 months. If I look back 6 months, we're talking about June and July. June and July is a hotter market. There's more people moving during those months. And so I'm going to look back the last 3 months. So October, November, December is a very different market than June, July, August. So the last 3 months of the year, only 2,021 homes were sold. Now, comparatively, like I believe that we're getting ready to go into a market similar to 2020, 2021, is that in 2021 and in 2020, we're looking closer to 2,300 homes that were bought during the first quarter of those respective years. So with only 1,825 homes available, I believe that even with builders building more houses, maybe a little slower than they should be, and maybe with less people putting their homes on the market because they wanting to hold on to their 2 or 3% interest rate, that the 2.7 months of supply looks more like 1.7 or maybe 2 months of supply versus closer to 3 months of supply. That said, when there's less supply and there's high demand, prices go up. Simple supply and demand economics, my friend. If you're looking to sell in 2024, we should be having a conversation right now to understand when the best timing is for you as the seller to be putting your home on the market. If you're looking to buy in 2024, we should be discussing, again, the same type of strategy. When's the best time for you to be looking to buy? Could you wait until Q4 of 2024? Or should you be getting your application or getting your cash ready to be able to make offers here in the first quarter of 2024 versus when things are going to really start taking off in March through July? So lower inventory, higher consumption rate, getting ready to go into one of the busier times of the year. New construction mortgage applications are high, inventory low, simple economics, my friend. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be very fast-paced and a complex market in 2024. So it's very important that you reach out to your real estate agent to understand what price point you're working in, what types of financing you're working with, what side of town. Are you looking at new construction or existing? Are you looking at something that's in the upper register over the 7-figure mark? Are you looking down under 500,000? Completely different on all of those accounts where you might be looking to purchase or sell. For those that always want to know, here's what those numbers look like for the existing homes in Northwest Arkansas. Of course, my friend, I'll remind you that my expertise is in Benton and Washington County. Of course, our MLS does touch into Southwest Missouri, over into Oklahoma, and farther east of the Northwest Arkansas corridor, but I'm talking specifically about Benton and Washington County, where my expertise truly is. Of those 1,825 homes that are active in Benton and Washington County, 1,215 of those are in Benton County, and 522 of those homes are new construction. So 43% of the available homes in Benton County right now are new construction. Breaking that down for you between existing and new construction, existing homes in Benton County are a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,384 square feet on 3.5 acres is going to cost you around $675,000. That's $277 a square foot for those that you love the price per square foot number. Of new construction in Benton County right now, that's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,100 square feet coming in around $463,000. That's $210 a square foot. $210 a square foot versus $277 a square foot new construction compared to existing homes. Now looking at Washington County, of the 606 homes that are available in Washington County, 606 homes are all that's available in Washington County. That's not a lot of houses. 252 of those are new, so a little less than Benton County, but still 41.6% of the available homes in Washington County are new construction. New construction in Washington County looks like a 4-bed, 2-bath home that has a little over 2,016 square feet. That's coming in around $412,000 at $202 a square foot. So new construction in Benton County is more expensive than new construction in Washington County. Now looking at existing homes in Washington County, that's a 4-bed, 3-bath, around 2,450 square feet on 6.5 acres. Must be a few properties in there that have high acreage to help bump that number up. That's $609,000 for a home like that, and that's $240 a square foot. So existing homes between Washington and Benton County, Washington County is about $30 per square foot less. Now, my friend, hear me loud and clear. Price per square foot is not the end all be all. it's a good metric to understand a market area. So understand that Washington County tends to be a bit more affordable than Benton County. My friend, I hope you found this information very useful for whether you're looking to buy or sell, maybe you're looking to invest, or just to understand more about the Northwest Arkansas market. Either way, now you know a little bit more about what life is like in and around Bentonville. Thanks for watching.